afternoon, Math Superstars. Okay, we are going to do a quick review of slope, or how to graph a line when you're only given 1 point and a slope. So, a little bit of review here first. Slope, we always know, slope is equal to rise over run. And what I mean by that is our rise is always going to be our y, and our run is always going to be our x. So when you think of your rise, you're either rising up or down, right? Think vertical. When you're running, you're thinking horizontal or moving side to side. So I'll label these axes down here. You have x and y. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Slope is also delta y, or the change in y, over delta x, or the change in x. And then eventually, when you guys get to it next week, you'll use this formula. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. But that's going to be next week. So that's just some review. That's stuff we talked about in class. So let's look at our first one. Graph the line that goes through the point 3, -4, and has a slope of 0. So for us to do this, I'm going to first change some colors here. Let's do red. So our slope, it's a 0 slope. So m is going to equal 0. And the point we're looking at, our point is 3, -4. So we have 3, -4 right there. We're going to put 3, -4 right here. So we're going to go over to 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go up 4, or down 4, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and our point's right there. So now that we have that point, our slope is 0. So if I'm going to rise and run, I'm going to go up 0 and over 0. So wow, this is a quick one. This one's over. I really don't have to go anywhere. It turns out that we have what is called 0 slope, or a horizontal line, right? We also call it level ground, right? Nothing worth. So this is actually our answer, right? So we have a 0 slope, and it actually goes through the point 3, -4, and I'll show you that point right there. Let's get this over here. I'll make it neon green. So our point is right here. So there's our point going through the line, just so you can see it. So let's look at number 2. And we'll do this one in blue. So over here it says determine the equation. We're not going to determine the equation. We're going to graph the line. We're going to determine the line that has a slope of 3 and it goes through the point 1, 9. So our slope is 3, or 3 over 1, right? Because you need a rise and a run. And then our point is 1, 9. So we're going to graph the point 1, 9. If we do that, we're going to go over 1 and up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our point's right there. So what we're going to do now is we got to go up 3 over 1. However, when we look at this, can we rise 3 and still be on the grid and go to the right 1? No, we can't. So we got to reverse it. We actually have to do the opposite of positive 3, which is negative 3. So we're going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, instead of going to the right 1, we're going to go to the left 1. And the reason why that is we're going to go to the left 1 because we know this is a positive slope. That positive 3 tells us it's a positive slope. So it's going to be like going uphill. If we went the other way, it would turn out being a negative slope, and that wouldn't make any sense because our slope is positive. Okay, I could do it again. I could go down 3. I could go down 1, 2, 3 to the left 1. We have 3 points. I'm going to use my line tool. That should make this a better line. So let me grab that line tool. And it's going to go through these points. And you can see that it's going to go through those points. That's as perfect as it gets. Now, when I do that, remember, this is a line, so I got to put my arrows on the end, and that is that. Now, it's not perfect. It should go through those lines, all those points, and it does. It's just when you're doing it on the board, it has those things. So remember, we have this slope, and with this, we should have that triangle, which we do, and I'll show you that, and that's something that Ms. McKeachik mentioned. And that triangle is right here, right? So that would be up 3 over 1, okay? So there's that right triangle that she was talking about that you would draw. Okay? So, if you guys have any questions or concerns, please email me or Ms. McKeachik. And then we'll be going into some more slope fun next week. Everybody have a great day and an awesome afternoon. See you guys.